Urgent Las Vegas Raiders fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Las Vegas Raiders updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey, Raiders fans! Today, we're diving into some electrifying news that could shake up the entire landscape of the Las Vegas Raiders. If you've been following the team this season, you know it's been a roller coaster, full of highs and lows, moments of brilliance, and some struggles that have left fans scratching their heads. But, as always, the Raiders are not the type to sit back and watch things unfold passively. No, sir. They're actively looking for ways to turn things around, and the latest whispers in the NFL suggest that big moves might be on the horizon. That's right, folks. There's a real possibility that the Raiders could be on the verge of pulling off a blockbuster trade that could redefine their season. And I'm here to break down everything we know so far, what it could mean for the team, and why you, as a Raider Nation member, should be excited about what's coming. Now, to understand the gravity of this potential move, we have to look at where the Raiders are right now. The season has been a mixed bag, some promising performances, but also key moments where the team has struggled, especially on the defensive side and in certain offensive situations. The Raiders have been battling inconsistency, and that's been a big part of why they're not yet in the playoff picture. The roster, while talented, has shown some gaps that need filling, especially in the secondary and along the offensive line. The coaching staff, led by head coach Josh McDaniels, has been working tirelessly to get the best out of this squad, but the truth is, sometimes, talent alone isn't enough. That's why the front office is considering shaking things up with a trade, bringing in a star player who can immediately impact the team's fortunes. So, what kind of player are we talking about here? Well, the rumors swirling around the NFL suggest that the Raiders are eyeing a top-tier talent, someone who can play a pivotal role, whether it's on defense, in the secondary, or perhaps a dynamic offensive weapon. The idea is to bring in someone who can not only contribute immediately but also elevate the entire team's confidence and performance. Imagine a player who commands attention from opposing defenses, forcing game plans to change, opening up opportunities for others, and inspiring the young guys to step up their game. That's the kind of difference maker the Raiders are after. And with the trade deadline approaching, the window to make such a move is closing fast, which means the team has to act quickly if they want to secure this player before someone else does. But why is this so crucial now? Well, the NFL is a league of fine margins. A single star acquisition can flip the script, turn a losing streak into a winning streak, boost team morale, and give the players a renewed sense of purpose. The Raiders, in particular, have a core of talented individuals, guys like Max Crosby, Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, but they need that extra spark, that extra edge to push them over the top. Bringing in a proven star can serve as a catalyst, igniting the entire roster and making everyone around him better. It's about creating a culture of winning, of relentless pursuit, and of showing the league that Las Vegas is serious about competing at the highest level. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Who could they possibly trade for? Is this just rumors, or is there real substance behind this? And honestly, the NFL trade market is always a whirlwind of speculation and strategic moves. Teams are always looking to improve, and the Raiders are no different. They've been exploring options in the trade market, talking to other front offices, weighing their options, and trying to find that perfect fit. It's not just about adding a star, it's about finding the right guy who fits the team's scheme, salary cap, and long-term vision. And from what insiders are saying, the Raiders are willing to make bold moves if it means elevating the team to another level. But let's not forget, this isn't just about adding a star and hoping for the best. It's a calculated, strategic decision. The Raiders are in a prime position to make a move because they still have time on their side, with several games left in the season. They can evaluate their needs, see who's available, and strike a deal that benefits both parties. The front office, led by GM Dave Ziegler, is known for being aggressive when it comes to improving the roster, and this season, they seem to be more committed than ever to pushing all in. The coaching staff is also on board, understanding that the right acquisition could be the difference between a disappointing season and a playoff run. And let's talk about the fans for a moment, because your excitement, your energy, really makes a difference. The Raider Nation has been passionate all season long, cheering on the team through tough times and celebrating the moments of brilliance. The anticipation for a big trade, maybe a star wide receiver, a shutdown corner, or a disruptive pass rusher, has been building in the fanbase. Everyone is waiting to see if the front office will pull the trigger, and honestly, this could be one of the most exciting periods in recent Raiders history. A successful trade could bring a new wave of optimism, a fresh sense of purpose, and a belief that this team is ready to contend. Now, beyond just the immediate impact, a trade for a star player could have long-term benefits as well. It could set a new tone in the locker room, demonstrating that the Raiders are committed to winning now and in the seasons to come. It could also attract more talent in free agency down the line because teams want to associate themselves with a winning culture, and a bold move like this shows they mean business. Plus, it's a chance for the Raiders to send a message to the rest of the league that they're not just building for the future but are ready to compete right now. But of course, everything hinges on the details. Who will they target? Will the trade cost be worth it? And how will this new player fit into the existing scheme? Those are questions only the front office can answer, and as fans, we have to trust that they're working tirelessly behind the scenes to get it right. The NFL trade deadline is always a tense period, filled with hope, speculation, and a little bit of nervousness. But if there's one thing I can tell you with certainty, it's that the Raiders are not sitting idly by. They're active, they're aggressive, and they're looking for that game-changing move. So, in conclusion, Raiders fans, the upcoming weeks are going to be critical. We could see a seismic shift in the roster, a move that might define this season and maybe even future seasons. The team's front office is exploring all options, and the possibility of a blockbuster trade is very real. If it happens, it could energize the entire fanbase, boost the team's confidence, and put them right back into the playoff hunt. Remember, in the NFL, anything can happen, and right now, the Raiders are in a prime position to make some serious noise. And now, Las Vegas Raiders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Are you excited about the possibility of a big trade? Who do you think they should go after? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Raiders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Las Vegas Raiders news. This season is far from over, and with the right moves, the Raiders could surprise us all. Keep the faith, Raider Nation.